Welcome to this short video where I want to do two things. The first thing I want to do is set up a workshop in Markeb to give me the 3 workshops that I'm entitled to. I think you're entitled to your clan tier +1. I've already got 2 workshops here and I want to get a third one. I want to create a smithy in Markeb, but the main focus of this video is to try out something I read on the forums about a quick way to make money using worn out horses. But first, let's get into here. So the first thing we're going to have to do is come into here. We're going to have to wait until daylight appears, because there's absolutely no point trying to trade and buy a workshop in the night, because the shop owners won't actually be there. I think we can sell the wine. The wine's a good price. Yeah. As you can see up here, the villages produce salt, iron ore and fish. So this would be a good place to create a smithy. You can also see the shops in town are wool weaver, velvet weaver and oil presser. So we're just going to go into here and let's take a walk around the town. I don't normally go in this way, but why not? So we're going to have to go in the front entrance here. It looks a very crude city. I think it must be quite difficult to defend. And of course we're going to press Alt, try and find where we want to go. Looks like the wool weavery is up there, so hopefully we'll be able to get in here straight away and buy the workshop. Okay, let's talk to you. You look like someone who's a bit more in charge. I would like to buy this workshop. It's going to cost you 13,922. We've got plenty of cash for it, and you can see at the moment it's a wool weavery, but what I actually want to do is turn it into a smithy. Because one advantage of building a smithy is it makes money. Also, it increases the quality of the weapons and I think also the armor in this city, which is something I might be really interested in. So we're just going to okay. So we've paid our 13,920, and I think we'll just get out of here now. Let's see. I don't think I can trade anything else here. Pottery's 90. That's not bad. We can sell some of the pottery as long as it's just below the 80. The average price for pottery is 80. Wool, that's a little bit above, so we can go down. The average price for wool is 40. We can sell off that as well. Buy in Balkan. Cotton, that's way below. Linen, that's below. Salt, I've got a great big pile of salt which I can't sell at the moment. I found a price that was so low that I couldn't resist it, and what's actually happened now is I just can't actually sell the stuff. Now to the tip. Now the tip that somebody was talking about in the forum is you've got to find villagers who have been to the town and are on the way back. So we have to kind of hang around Chikand here and see if we can find a visitor. Okay, what was that? I got a promotion. It doesn't look like it's me. Oh, so Calradia the Huntress has got a promotion. Half food consumption when movement in forests. I think forests would be better. We'd be spending more time in forests than actually in deserts. That's going to be quite useful. I really need to get right. There we are. There's some villagers here from Hakram. I'm just going to go and talk to them so they don't get too far. Wait, catch up. So you see, this is I'm going to market too. We're going like that, and you can see these have got 38 old workhorses here, which we can get for 13 gold each. So we can get 8 old horses for 104 gold. So we'll buy those from them. If you approach them when they're going towards the city, they often have other goods. If we see some working their way towards the city, I'll show you that as well. And then if we can now come into the inventory, see we've got 8 old workhorses, and they're only worth 13, and they're virtually worthless. But if you come in here, and I don't think I've got any meat. No. If you butcher one, you get 2 meat, and you can see straight away the going price now is 27. So effectively what you're doing is double the price. So what we're going to do is we're going to slaughter the horses like that, and we've now got 16 meat for 27. So even if you don't want to make money, you just want meat for your army, this is a very good way to pick up some meat this way. So I'm just going to some villagers just going in, see if we can catch them before they get into the city, just as an example. If you come in this time, you'll see that what they've actually got here is 13 old workhorses at 13 each. We've got grain, that's minimum price. Cheese is, they've got 2 cheese, which is just below the market, the average price. And they've got 2 butter, which is, it's not that bad actually. So I think what we will do is we'll pay for that as well. So I bought your goods from you, and it'll be interesting to see if they actually come back now and do anything. We paid that. I'm just going to go into the inventory again. And we're just going to turn these into meat. Oops, we're overloaded, so we better stop. Yeah, so we've now got 34 meat. Yeah, I'm over the price now, so I'm going to need to almost just get into Chickland and see if I can sell some stuff off. Trade. And what's the going price for meat is 27, which isn't too bad. I mean, I could sell some of that and we'll still make a little bit of a profit. 143. I really need to sell off some of this stuff. Cotton 62. I think if we just sell off a little bit. Actually, one way I can get around this is, oh, there's no. We could get. And are we still over? We're still over the top now. Ready. So I think probably the easiest way now would be to travel back up to here and try and sell off some of these goods. What's my speed even with the mules? 6.8. We got cheese at 34. Bit below. Right, the pottery is still within. We can sell off that. Gotta get rid of about 100. Am I just being too greedy here? I just got to sell some of this stuff off. I mean, my problem's the salt. I can't find a market for the salt. Let's just get up to here. Trade. See what we can sell off here. Pottery's even worse here. Wool's even worse. I think we're going to need to get out to away from this area. So we should have to. I think if we go up to Tyrol, we might get some better prices. I'm aware that I'm running overloaded, but it's not. Oh, it says, looks like the Khuzait faction leader has been taken prisoner. That's not good, because I was hoping to get a job as a mercenary with him. Right, the salt is up to 34. I think we can sell a little bit of salt, because I bought that really cheap, and that will ease the pressure so I won't be overloaded anymore. So we're just going to come there. And I think we're just going to do a little bit of trading in Sturgeon lands just for the moment. And trade what we can get here. Salt is still 30. Buy and back end. I think what we're going to do is go down to Ranapole. we'll see what we can trade here. Pottery 50, hardwood is 46. And that's a good price. So we can drop the hardwood down to, I think we could probably sell all the hardwood here. That gives me 1059. That reduces that down. Linen, it's not there. Meat is 17. Butter. Mules are 92. I think we're going to sell off the mules. I don't really like carrying mules around with me. And so we got 1400 for that. And see if there's anything that's beer 29. That's a little bit low. It says we can sell it in the Sear beer for 42. So maybe we'll just push our luck a little bit by 13 of that. I'm just gonna go up to Sear beer. See, you can see we're now making a profit. So trade beer 41. Yeah, we'll sell the beer. Clay, pottery, cotton's up to 57. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push over to here. I know there's lots of opportunities to make some money by fighting, but I just need to get some of these items traded off so that I got some space. There's no point fighting battles if you've got no space to store the loot. Salt 64, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Price has dropped very quickly. I think this is one of the problems with salt. I think we can go down to about 34. Let's sold off a bit of salt. Pottery's up to 76. We can sell a couple of those. Cotton 69. That's below. Meat is still 16. I don't really want to load myself down with flax. Beer is 26. We can sell that in tile for 53. I think what's the... Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good price for beer. Of course, there's a bigger markup on that. So we'll pick the beer up. I think what we're going to do is come down into the Empire lands here and see. It's a bit like this is all getting very mixed up in this area here. I'm just going to come down to here. So we've made plus 35, so the money is starting to roll in a little bit now. And trade. What we can get here. Meat is still very deflated. There's no point worrying about the meat. Hides. Salt is 47. So we can sell a little bit of salt here. Another 380. Linen, pottery 62. Nope. The beer is below price. That's okay. Valgard, Bannerlord, and the cotton is 33. That's pretty cheap as well. So we'll pick up some cotton here. And we'll take all of it. We can sell the flax for 14. We bought that at a really cheap price, so we can. I mean, that's holding up, so we can sell that flax just to get rid of it. We've now got to 14k. And let's just get down. Oh, you're under siege, you're no good. Go this way. We're making 91 gold a day. We're not actually losing money with an army of 53, which is pretty good. We're just going to get up to here. Trade. I'm your local trader. Pottery 134. Yes, we are going to sell all you off as long as it stays over 80. Or am I just being greedy? Yep, I think we'll stop about there because it's 1,400. Salt is just below average. Meat is really expensive, so we'll sell that meat off. That gives us 2,000. That's not bad, but it's still, I mean, I've still got 129 linen. I've been lugging around for some time. I could pick a little bit of beer up, but at that price I don't want too much. We'll just get the 1,500. And I think we'll just head down to here. And actually, let's go to the inventory. Sorry, workhorses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us meat. It says meat is 31. So we're just going to have a little bit of escape into here. There's some villages actually. Right. So we're getting 31 for meat. Yep, I'll take that. Certainly going to sell that meat. And pottery is 90. Yep, we'll sell the pottery down to the average price. Hides are 69. Yeah, we'll sell off some hides down to just under the average price as well. Oh, that's held up for the full amount. That's good. We're actually getting our inventory down. Clay, wool. The salt is 34. Still a little bit. We'll just sell some of that. Flax is 15. Wool is 35. Wool is cheap, so we're going to pick up some wool for be going on with. Got piles of grain, so we don't need to buy the grain. Butter, fish. Right, we're just going to let's stand here for if we can. What have you got? You've got grain. 12 old workhorses, 123 grain at 8. Yes, we'll take that. And butter at 17. Yes, we'll buy that from you. And there's some more villagers just come out here. We buy your old workhorses. Yep, we'll buy those for 72. And then what we're going to do is just come into the inventory. Have a big butchering session here. Yeah, we're going to sell the meat off anyway, so we've got 48 meat at 31. And we're just going to get in here before those villagers. We want to corner the market. And meats. We're just going to sell off actually all that meat. This is 1,700. Why are we still overloaded? Trade. So look at the horses, and we're just going to have to get some more sumpter horses, I think. So we'll just buy some more sumpter horses. 55 now to carry 9,000. I'm a serious trader here. I think that was pretty good. See, we're now up to 18.6k. Where can we go now? I think what we're going to do now is just make our way through here. Maybe it's a bit of a time to beat up on some villagers coming in there. Hey. And going to market. Nah, that's too expensive for that cotton. I'm not paying 35 for cotton. Oh, look at that. What we got here? We've got forest. Oh, we got 15 forest bandits. We're in trouble now. Okay. We got daft. Okay. We have to fight this. Yeah, this is a little bit of a mistake.
Footmen!
Forward.
Forward!
Free
For the
F2.
shield wall! Bowmen! Forward!
Horse archers.
Bowmen! Get moving!
Oops. Actually, wrong side. These are sea raiders, so what we need to do is attack from this side, because in this game everybody's right-handed. So what you can do is I'm losing my new recruits.
Infantry attack!
Oops, ow. Or F6.
Chargers in charge! Ah!
Okay, I'm taking too much damage. Let's get out of here. Yep. It's a little bit more intense than I thought it was going to be. You see how much damage we've done. We lost 4 men. We lost 2 Khuzait nomads. We lost an Azari Mameluke soldier and a Battanian skirmisher. That's not bad. I mean, I didn't lose any of my core key units. And we got some sea raiders. We got Khuzait horse archer. Got a promotion. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Pilgrim's fine hats. Let's just have a look through and what we got. Nothing here. Splintered arrows, archers, splinters, rangers bow. I don't think. Oh. You're actually step bow. This is actually a tier 2. This is a tier 2. This is accuracy 83. Missile speed less. Pierce is higher. Maybe we'll give him the that there. Actually, who? I think we'll give Dermot the red. I don't know if you're much of a thrower, but we'll give him that. And I think everybody's got necessary stuff here. Thick arm guards. You can have that. Let's actually just look at myself first. Imbish. I think I've got more than the best armor. Yep. Okay. You've got yourself a nice little hat. Everyone else has got some stuff. I think we're okay there. And get out of here. Yeah, we got 5 wounded now. Okay, let's just get up. Okay, we're just going to attack. Oh, we're in trees. Great, thank you, game.
Footmen! Onwards! Archers! Move! Horsebowmen! Move!
Oops, I'm still a bit wounded as well, so.
Soldiers! Move! Mountain archers! Forward!
Yep. One last brave soul standing. Well, we've got a nice lot of promotions amongst my companions. We've got Battanian Woodrunner got promoted and a landing crossbowman. So certainly what do we need here? I think I would like to get down to a wildling, so we need you to become a battalion skirmisher. We certainly want you promoted. And we'll take the prisoners. And 16 armor. Be sure everybody has got good quality boots. All my companions, yes. Kimbish, yep. And mountain bandits 25. Very tempted. I think we are going to go for them. Okay, attack. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put our infantry in front. F3, F2.
No! Archers!
Archers out that
Forward!
side. Horse archers on that side.
Onwards!
And straight past me.
Infantry! Attack! Have no mercy!
Yeah. Okay. I had one wounded. That was pretty good. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Got our heavy crossbowman got promoted. And wow, what we got here? Got a battalion horse archer, Arnes dates. Nice collection of stuff. Keep the dates and that. Splintered, jagged. Yeah, I think we're changed to that. Armor, baggy trousers. I don't think anybody else needs baggy trousers. 100 rusty falcon. Quick look through. What have you got? I still think he's probably better off with that because he's fighting up close and personal. I think we're okay. And get into here. Oh, still can't. Still under siege on Monchug. Well, we're going to need to sell this stuff, so we better go up to friendly territory. Right, we're now losing 11 gold at the moment. Tavern district, sell all those. I don't want you in my army. So, recruit troops. We're going to need to replace the nomads we lost. And see here. Sell you. Sell the step bow. Don't see anything here of any value. We'll just sell that. And of course, horses. Okay, we've got 4 step war horses, 27 step horses, 55 sumpter horses. Silver ores 153. That's slightly above average, which is pretty good. So I think we'll sell the silver ore. Salt is 28. It's a little bit low. Clay 19. Dates are 72. And that was actually free money because we picked that up from the looting. Clay 55. We got beer at 54. Yep, the beer's good. I'll just drop the salvavia down to about there, and maybe up a little bit. Gives me 3,500. I'm going to sell a couple of some of the sheep as well. I think hogs and cattle were a little bit expensive. Flax is 8 again. I think we'll pick up a little bit of flax. 25 flax, just to give me a small profit. Yeah, that linen is 23. That's the minimum price. I just need to find somewhere to sell it to. Be worth it. So, I think just to finish the video off, we're just going to track back to across so that I can sell off that linen. So I want to stay in this area because if Monchag completes that siege, I want to become a mercenary for the Khuzaites. Sorry, looters. You're too good to pass up. Back. Okay, gonna send the front line forward. We'll leave our troop.
Mounted bowmen! Forward!
Leave the bowmen up here. I want my troops here to get some experience. Actually,
Footman! He's not a one breathing!
3
Soldier!
F13.
Give 'em hell!
Ah, gotcha. Time for a little bit of practice. Gotcha. And we got a couple of looters. No promotion. Wait, where did you come from? Did I recruit some Imperial? Oh, so I recruited Imperial recruits by mistake. Oh, you're gone. I don't want you in my army. Yeah, that was my fail. I think that was due to the fact that I think in the when we were up here, the culture doesn't change. It stays the same. Yeah, I'd forgotten that. Sorry about that. Recruits in my army. And what we come here was the sell linen. Was it 61? That's a good price. So I think we're going to sell off quite a lot of this so that I can solve the weight problem a little bit. I think we bring it down to about there. This will be 3,800. Sell off that and get rid of that so I can see what's going on. Cotton is salt is 29. I think I'm just going to have to sell off a little bit of salt as well because it's just taking up too much of my inventory. Trouble is it's very low price, so we get 5,000 for that. Flax is 15. And we bought flax at minimum price, so if we can come down to about there. Pottery 75, right? Is there anything we can buy that's cheap? Salt. Buy. Selling Maghreb for 47 for cotton. It's a little bit high. Maybe we'll buy a little bit that price. Dates 17. That's way overpriced. Linen and pottery 91. So that gives us up to 26,000. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, hopefully, I'm pretty sure it is Montag. Let's just have a quick look. Khuzait, Monchag, yeah. Yeah, so he's still over here, fighting a siege. This is where he was, and it looks like he is still sieging, having fun. But what I want to do is, so in the next part, what I want to do is see if I can become a mercenary for him. I don't really want to become a vassal, but that's all for the next part. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.